Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. It's a beautiful day down here. It's Sunday morning. I got up a little bit late, but that's okay. Getting up late down here, like I say, I'm emerging into a new energy. This place down here made me realize a little bit about my sleeping habits and where I've been back in my house that I'm currently moving out of. I liked that house. I liked the room I slept in, but there was something about that environment that just kept me down in the morning. It was dark in my room. Light doesn't come in at all. Everything was dark. The colors were dark. It's very light in this room. It's bright, and I get up and I get going earlier. So even though I slept in till about 7:45 this morning, I still got up and got doing things, and I've already had a little bit of breakfast. Anyway, I'm going to continue with the hydration thoughts here because it is so important, and especially in the summer. I'm feeling really great. I did that video the other day. I'm still wearing my bracelet. I forgot to wear my bracelet yesterday. I forgot to put the bracelet on, but I remembered the water. Yet I put the bracelet back on today because I don't think the habit is strong enough yet. And I'm really putting a focus on this because, and I can't tell you any science on this. I don't know. Maybe it's just something I'm thinking in my head. But I've got to even think that there's more benefits to come for me as I stay hydrated and get saturated, is what I want to say. Other than just, somebody that just like, say you're thirsty today or you're a little bit dehydrated today and you drink enough water to get that feeling back. I don't know. I just think for some reason that's not enough. Like to really get saturated, to get your body, your cells drenched in water, you have to be hydrated every day for a while, day after day, week after week, month after month, to get even more benefits from, just getting that good water into your cells. Anyhow, I just thought I would, since it's summer, I thought we'd talk a little bit. I've touched on this before, but there's other ways to hydrate than water. And there's benefits to this in many different ways. There's people that don't like water. Water's kind of neutral. I like it. I've gotten used to it, especially they say, optimally you don't drink it cold, but I like my water cold. I drink more water if I'm drinking it cold, so try to keep it cold when I can. But I like water okay, but a lot of people don't. So this will benefit to those type people. Fruit, getting your hydration through fruit, especially the juices. I'll talk about some of the benefits in a little while of the specific fruits, but summertime, this is as good as it gets right here. I juiced a melon this morning, and I've got, I don't know how much this is. I should check out how many ounces this holds, but whatever this little pitcher is, I'm going to put this, I'm not drinking this right now, I'm going to put this in the fridge, and it's only about 9:20 here. I'm going to go out and do my errands, let that get nice and cold, come back, and drink it either before or after I do some yoga or do a little bit of exercise. So the watermelon, everybody loves watermelon, and I see you guys, I think it's ridiculous sometimes. I know I get some of the tropical fruits, but I see the prices you guys get on watermelon in the States. Sometimes people, and I don't even know, I don't eat that much. I couldn't even conceive of that. That freaks me out when I see people with their fruit haul of 20 watermelons. It's beautiful. I'm like, wow, that is a lot of watermelon and a lot of cutting to eat. But this is good stuff for the summer. Watermelon. There's so many ways you can do it. This is great. I like to do the juice a lot because, to be quite honest, I haven't gotten. I don't think the watermelons just aren't what they used to be. Even when I go back to the South, we're going to see. I should be going to Alabama almost in the peak of watermelon season. I'm leaving on the 29th of this month, but they just they're not sweet anymore. So what I do a lot of times, and it tastes better like that if it's a watermelon that's just kind of bland, isn't so sweet, is I make juice, because that juice is always refreshing. And even if it doesn't have the most sugar in it, it's still going to be refreshing for you like that. So, you can make the juice. For kids, you can get these little cheap, I showed them one time, these little cheap, they cost nothing, popsicle molds. That's fun for the kids, it's easy, and it's in small doses. That's going to be important too. I'll talk about that in just a second. But yeah, just get you one of those, and you make the watermelon juice, you pour in there, you stick the sticks in there, boom. cutting it up like this. One thing I would suggest, because then it makes it where people will do it regularly, do yourself a little prep time with the watermelon in the morning, or with anything. I'm going to talk about a couple of other fruits here real quick. But do a little prep work in the morning instead of just like keeping the watermelon and you have to eat, and then when you're ready you go eat a big piece of it. Make cubes, cut it up, cut it up into bites, cut it up into little small slices. Like you could take this slice, you see how small that slice is? You could make almost just like little mini slices. You could probably make about 4 or 5 out of this that are just personal, that you eat real quick. Because maybe you're busy during the day. Maybe somebody doesn't have time to sit down and eat like a whole big piece of melon, but they have time to eat a few pieces as they go by. Grab a little bit out of the fridge, pour a little bit of watermelon juice, eat a slice, eat a small slice. But anyhow, let me read you why we're going to do fruit. This is why it's good to get that fruit in too. Like for people that don't like the water, it's good. But also there's benefits to getting your hydration with fruit. I'll read it for you. I've got a good little article. Reaching for a watermelon or cucumber after finishing an intense workout may hydrate your body twice as effectively as a glass of water, claims a 2009 study by researchers at the University of Aberdeen Medical School. This is so because water-rich fruits and vegetables also provide you with natural sugars, amino acids, mineral salts, and vitamins that are lost in exercise. The study found that this combination helps hydrate you more effectively than water or sports drinks. Eating fruits and vegetables high in water content can replenish your body without all the artificial colors and flavors commonly found in sports drinks. The biggest advantage of consuming high water content foods is that they contain minimal calories and provide a feeling of fullness. Well, we're not worried about the calories in our world, but you see what I'm saying. And just besides the watermelon, on top of the list, a couple of things I found. That's the vegetables. Let's see what the fruits were. Watermelon and strawberries contain about 92% water. So strawberries over the summer too. Get the watermelon and the strawberries. Other fruits with high water content: grapefruit, cantaloupe. You might find some cantaloupe, but I'm going to stay with these because these are the main ones. Cherries. Cherries are great. Well, cherries are a little bit lower. They're down on the lower range, but they're still 81%. But you see the message. Get some fruit. Get some summer fruit. Make it fun for the kids, and keep everybody hydrated because, especially during the summer, a lot of times the average person is a little bit more active than they might normally be. They have more exertion, they sweat more, and they're not used to taking in, rehydrating themselves. So think about that. Very important to keep yourself hydrated. Hydration is one of the key elements to our health, as well as maintaining a whole food plant-based way of eating. Anyhow, hope you guys like this one. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel, and hope your week is off to a wonderful start. Peace.